Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss another penny stock name in Gennex Laboratories Ltd. So, the company is engaged in pharmaceutical manufacturing business, and the company is having various products like fluconazole, methancarbamol, melitresin, HCl. These all are the products portfolio that company is being offering right now. However, if we talk about the manufacturing plant, so it is located in Telangana, Hyderabad. If you look at the revenue breakups, so a geographical split, so companies having around 58% in India and 42% in export sales. That would be a good indicator that company is having a good international presence, and in particular Vietnam and Egypt are the major contributor of the company's export sale. If we look at the corporate actions which company has taken in the last few months. So the company has increased authorized capital from 20 crores to 25 crores. 5 crores of authorized capital has been increased, out of which the company is having the existing share capital of 18 crores, and company has increased 25 crores of authorized capital to 25 crores of authorized capital. So they are going to issue 1.55 crores share warrants to the promoter and 5 crores share warrants to the non-promoters, and get so with this they are easily getting the money more than 50 crore rupees. It shows how much how big the next round, or we can say the capital infusion, is going to be in the next few months. So that would be a good indicator that company is showing a good prospect, and company is having a sustainable future in long run time. Now, if we talk about the market cap, so the market cap is around 321 crore. Current pricing is around 14 rupees. It has been giving a good PE of 30 rupees. 30 PE is 30, which is I think not much high, not much low. It is an average PE. However, if you look at the ROCE, so ROCE is more than 10%. On the other hand, ROE is around 8%. If we look at the EPS and promoter holding is around 18%. Now, if we look the chart pattern, so the chart pattern it clearly shows. If we look at the chart pattern of 5 years, so companies in last 1 year or 1.5 year, the company is having in March 23, as we also that it make its lowest point of 5.82, and reach its peak at more than 20 rupees in March 24. So the company is having a good jump in last 1 or 1.5 years, which shows that there is a good prospect in the company, and retail investors are loving it, or having it, are seeing prospect in this company. So if we look at the other factors, like as we all know that the industry PE is around 34.6, but the company is having 30. So that would be a good. Companies having below industry PE, that would be a good factor. It seems that company is undervalued. Obviously, penny stocks has been always undervalued because of various factors and their risk appetite. So if we look at the sales figures, so in December quarter, the sales numbers are 21 crore rupees, and the profitability is 2.76 crores. So if we look at the profitability, even if company is having less profit, less sales or more sales, the company is giving consistent profitability in all those years and the quarter on quarter basis, which shows that the how competent the management is. If we look at the turnover, annual revenue run rate, so it is around 77 crores, and company is going to post a profit of 11 crore rupees, which is more than companies, which is more than the profitability of March 23. It shows, which is more than double the profit which it has earned in March 23, which shows the how good the company is getting in profitability. The major reason is because of the operating profit margin. The pricing of the pharmaceutical products has increased, and that is the reason why the company normally having the operating profit margin of 10%, but it has increased to 25% in the last 1 year, which is the main reason why company is uh, showing the profit, the multiple times profit than it was earlier in earlier years. So the sales growth is decent. Profitability is obviously more than 40%, which is very good number. Stock has delivered a good return of more than 30%. So in every factor, if we see the stock is performing well, than its peers in the same category of penny stock or nano cap stocks. So if we look at the equity capital, so equity capital is around 18 crore, which the company has planned to increase it to 25 crores through issuing the preferential basis. So the company is going to issue preferential share in January. It has allotted a preferential basis on Jan 27, 5 crore shares at 13 rupees per share, and the 1 rupee is face value. So the around 15 rupees. So the company is going to raise around 70 crores to the preferential basis to the non-promoters. And also the company has, as we also that seen that the 1.6 crores has been allotted to the promoters as well. So it shows that the company is going to be sitting on the huge cash flow, and the reserves are being shown to reserves are being treated in if we look at the reserves in the next quarter or the March 24. So I think that it would be stood around more than 100 crore rupees. That would be a good differentiator of this company if we compare it with another peers, other peers at this stage. If we look at the borrowings, so borrowings are the company has raised two borrowings, but if we look at the cash flow, so the cash flow is much enough to pay off their entire debt in one go. They are having 15 crores, 23 crores of cash flow. It shows that they are cash rich. The company is cash rich, and which is the if the company is having cash of more than 20 crore rupees and are able to pay off their debt in one go, so it shows that how much company is the company is very less leveraged, and the company is substantially financed through its equity shareholders fund, and the investors are having confidence in the company. So if we look at the operating activity, so obviously operating cash from operating activity shows that the cash profit. Now the profit is a different thing. Like profit can be on accrual basis as well. Like you earn the profit, but you do not earn the cash. So that is the situation where most of the fraud used to happen. People used to do teaming and leading and showing fictitious profit, but the profit is not actual in numbers. But in this case, if we look that the company is showing the if the company is showing the profit and the cash as well for the same profit, so it shows that the profit is actual, and the working capital is not much invested in that in working capital is not that much blocked. So if we look at the cash from operating activity, company is having cash from operating activity around 24 crore rupees, which shows that the company is having cash profit of 24 crore rupees in March 23, which is very, very, very good number. If we look at the proceeds from share, so so as we all know that company is focusing more on proceeds from share, that the company is in previous year has already issued high share of 6 crore shares costing around 30 crore rupees, that is seen as the proceeds from share, and the company has used that to repay off its borrowings and the interest. So that shows that the company wants to be relied more on their shares or the equity shareholders fund than on their borrowings. So the company want to get themselves financed substantially from the equity shareholders fund, and they want to get themselves less leveraged. If we look at the other factors, like obviously ROC is showing in double digit with a nano cap stock is a good factor, and that would be something which we treasure a lot in a penny stock like this. However, if we look at the promoter shareholding, so the promoter has a shareholding of 23.38%, which has been reduced to around 18.48. So they have just sold a block deal, done a block deal, or sold their share, and that would be there would so it can be skeptical, but in this case we can take it as a normal thing, because the company is having the pricing three times is what it was 1 year ago. So that can be a situation where the promoter is going to do some profit booking, and obviously they are being allotted shares of 1.65 crores again, so they can get that approximately 5 to 10% of shares through preferential basis, so they can cover this divestment through their preferential basis as well. So I think that that would be the reason why, or that is not the skeptical or the alert that not makes you think that whether the promoters are losing confidence in company, or they are uh, dumping their shares to the retail investors. So this is not case right now in any other. So this reducing or divesting the stake by the promoter can vary from company to company. So in this situation, the promoters are having stake of less than 20%. So that would be a red flag if we look at normally in companies like small cap. But in this case, the promoter are heavily invested. If not heavily invested, they are consistently invested in company, and they have not done anything which raise your eyebrows through. their past activities or historical trends. So I think that this is an analysis from my side, and the company is going to so looking that it is showing a future prospect, and it is working on their sustainability and long run profitability as well. So if we look at the various factors like this is an I would say that this is the video is solely for the purpose of informative, and don't take it as a financial or investment advice. I am not providing any portfolio services, so ask with your financial advisor before investing into stock markets. I hope you all enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.